take a look at the queen.
All right, let's see what they mean by this.
Let's start with some of the basics. Two cool things about her in this.
She still got
game
F4
is
too.
She has these cool VFX. Like this, like
that down four got crazy range. It's her back four. She still got F4. Fuck.
Absolutely.
Hopefully she ain't got F4 up 3. She's got F4 to flip in, but can't flip out for safety.
She has really good range, as you'd imagine someone with magical long hair. And there's a couple normals I really wanted to talk about. First,
No brain dead stuff though, right?
Kind of takes out of the page of the last game, and it's like kind of her main mid-range tool you want to use to get in.
Her J3 got crazy range because she split her legs both directions. I wonder if it hit on both sides for cross up. It does. There you go right there.
She jumps into the air. It's a low combo starter, and she can actually control how far she goes.
That overhead looking thing is a low? That is a low. That's crazy.
And actually land right in front of them. Far version.
Is that a meterless launcher?
Itself, go in for a throw.
Okay, it is meterless launcher.
That's a wrap.
Thank you. Go for this cool.
She got a low. She got 2 low starters. Well, not a low starter, but 2 lows in general.
Another normals is back 2, which leads into an overhead, and she can combo into it, or you can do back 2 by itself and actually be airborne.
Oh, she can flight cancel off that.
Special moves. We'll start with the classic, the iconic, quintessential Sindel.
It's got stun properties now.
Combo starters.
Yeah.
Stuns. They can't hear anything for a while. She's gonna get a free hit. You can kind of do it at mid-range.
And that's not even amp. That's not even amp. That's just normal.
Sleeping, not blocking. Like I said, it's great to hit confirm. It's
With
just,
punish.
Exactly.
I just throw it out all the time.
All the time. Then
So same thing from the last game, but it ain't got no KB.
One of the most important kind of key things about her offense. She has high hairball.
That's got slow startup. Oh, she got a low one.
Yes, that's canonical hairball. And then air hairball.
Okay.
New to this game is it's a straight, very quick fireball. It is not the downward arc it has previously done. You can do it really low to the ground and it's quick, and I think it's pretty.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Keep away.
Her EX versions have some interesting properties.
As long as it's punishable.
Straight one. Oops. The straight one will actually eat up fireballs.
Oh, okay. So a swallow on amp.
If you're zoning war, you'll actually beat out their projectile.
What about the low one?
And the low
Same
one
thing?
is really neat. So she adds that little hair whip at the beginning, and up close, actually a hit that will pop them up.
She can combo off that in the corner.
You can do cool stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Get a combo. Oh
She can't land the combo, but I see the vibe.
There we go.
Oh, it restands too. Okay.
I think.
I'm not mad at that, Sindel.
So it kind of it's neat. It turns this pure zoning tool up close into an actual offensive tool.
So 2 different ways you can use it.
Exactly.
Both equally cool.
You can also use that with your mix-ups, which gets to the next tool, her cartwheel, the overhead.
Wait, that's a special cancel?
If it EX it, it has armor.
Oh yeah, that's special cancel, yeah.
It's really good up close. It's great as a wake-up attack. You can use it after moves like this. You can mix it up with the low, her sweep, and a really fun down three.
Mix it with the low.
So like for me when I play against you, you really have to be paying attention to one of the moves.
That's an overhead for sure.
The other is
mid overhead.
Overhead.
Exactly.
They look different, but you have to.
Yes.
You can't be on autopilot.
Right. And then lastly, she has the classic levitate. If she can float in the air, she can drop straight down. So like for example, you're trying to zone. We can use standing low fireballs to go under your hairball.
But she can throw a fireball out of the float though, right?
Fireball when you're literally not touching the ground.
Right.
She can also cancel it, and she can do fun cancels. Like for example, she can do the back 2.
Oh.
Airborne, go into
Okay,
flight.
Sindel got some technicality to her this time around.
It's actually significantly faster.
Okay.
And she has some true block strings that they won't be able to interrupt.
Got it.
Now let's talk about
Only
how
if they spin the amp is not interruptible.
play into her cameo. I have chosen, oops, set it to all. I have chosen Serena, who we got a little taste of in the last trailer, but now we're actually going to show her moves. So her first attack is the blade. It's a very quick projectile. You can see the cooldown.
You got enough
is pretty
stun.
quick.
You can get a combo off that for sure.
Then she also has Kia's blades. She goes full demon.
Oh, and that's
goes
the one.
multiple, They come back. And this actually leads into combos, so you can do fun stuff.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. I'm not mad at that.
That did look fun.
4 hit high.
And she can really get up in the air.
Yes.
In a lot of ways.
In a
I mean,
lot of
yeah.
ways. She also has.
That's kind of like a better version of Kano's assist that Liu Kang couldn't link, so that one should be better.
It's really quick. You can also use it as an anti-air.
That's a low. Short it again.
And then lastly, she has a fourth move. Every cameo has at least 3, and some might have more. So she's one of those. Jakata's Curse. She puts this rune on the ground.
Dot damage.
And while the opponent is standing in it, let's set it to default.
They can't build on meter. Oh, it takes their meter.
Meter's being drained.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. Now this is an ambush move, which means you can do it while Sindel's doing other actions. So for example, while you have a combo going, you can summon her.
Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. That is beautiful.
Yeah,
That is
you can
beautiful.
imagine you can use that in the corner.
I'm not mad at that.
In the middle of your combo, have her coming out, drain your meter, stuff like that. She could even do nasty stuff like drain your meter so you can't break a
Imagine
combo.
using that in the corner with Sub-Zero.
She's not gonna like breakers, right?
You drain the meter while you
She
can't
does not,
move.
Which is, let's maybe get into that a little bit more. So, let's go back to what we said earlier. Sindel has a couple of moves using the cameo system. So, you know, Sindel in the lore, she's the queen. She has this commanding presence. She has, you know, what the kids would say is Riz.
Oh, they would say that.
The kids would not say that. The kids wouldn't say that.
And, you know, she could use that to actually command her cameo and maybe more. So let's start with
What does that mean?
this buff move. Once you activate it, while it's active, cooldown, it will be significantly faster for your cameo. So you can see normally, this move's already pretty quick.
Oh my God.
Once she has this
You see how
active,
fast it's coming back up?
And Serena, she is recovering so fast her cooldown. She can
Damn, that's
basically
kind
do
of,
that,
they added some layers to
almost
Sindel.
indefinitely. So you can turn what normally would be kind of a limited use move into something that you can just use almost like.
It's almost like Johnny Cage star power.
Well, some of the other ones, like Kia's blades, to have a pretty long cooldown, it's significantly faster when she has that active.
Now she's giving herself up there.
Correct.
There is some, there, yeah.
Correct. But once she gets going, her cameo use is substantially better. There's also an EX version with a really interesting twist. When she EX it, she's now commanding the opponent's cameo, and if the opponent tries to break,
What?
they will be stunned, and you get a reset instead. So let's
Oh.
show that again. I have the move
I remember
active.
saying I wanted a move like this universally for everybody, but they gave it to Sindel.
Sonya
Where you can break
actually
breaker.
is like, gets the little head
She-
and, you
obviously it's
oh my God,
conditional,
I'm
but it's different.
confused. And your breaker is not just disabled. Once you get that stun, they will be popped up, and Sindel gets a full reset.
Got it.
So you kind of got to
No
eat a combo in that
breakers
situation.
Allowed.
Couple ways to avoid them. Seems
Yes.
like for her.
There's also another really interesting move I'd like to show.
That's a dope situation, but nobody would actually break in that scenario. They don't have a
This
choice.
one.
You're going to die regardless. You basically got to take less damage instead of taking more if you try to break away in like a situation you got like 40% health left. You got to just hold that.
Sindel can take control of an opponent's cameo and stun them. So for example, I will call it out, and Sonya is actually dizzy.
Yep.
If Sindel is in the middle of doing this move, where she points, while the cameo's out, so you have to do it on a read.
That's high
Summoned
level.
For this entire length of time and cannot be summoned.
Okay.
There's also an EX version. With this version, Sonya will leave the screen and I gain control of her. And I actually get a free use of either of the cameo's moves of my choosing.
How do you
So, for
pick the one that you
example,
want?
I now have square wave.
Oh, so it's just
And
automatic.
that
You don't get to select yours.
Correct.
Not just
Any
the one
of
they were
Sonya's
doing.
Moves. Right.
Got it.
I have control over it for a pretty good amount of time, and it does not cost any kind of cooldown or anything. So you could actually do stuff like I could
But how do you
summon
call this
Sonya
the separate
to
two?
start leg grab to go into a combo, and then go into Serena's demon like anti-air move to end the combo if I wanted. You could
How?
use
Show use both.
in one combo if you wanted to.
People are gonna have some fun in training mode on this one.
Yeah, it's really really neat, and it's
Yeah,
something
Sindel
that's
players
gonna, you know,
actually got to think
how
now. This is some
effective
high level
what you
shit.
use is going to change on what the opponent's cameo is.
Got it. Cool.
I want to see
Yeah.
her use both at the same time though. So you see how you
That's
select
That's
between the
best way we
two.
can finish, right?
Let's do it.
Super Saiyan 3. We saw this one though. Serena looks like a really
Yeah,
good
it's
assist, low key.
amazing.
I like the 4 knives. That is fire. It had a longer cooldown, but it's still pretty nice.
So you'll notice right off the bat, he has a new weapon. Which
I hate his
is
staff.
his wizard staff. And he uses it in most of his normal attacks.
They made my boy a water
He's
wizard now.
definitely now much less of a physical fighter than he ever has been before. He is a very powerful mage, and he uses it in most of his attacks.
I don't like it. I don't like it for rain.
Talk about. Like you can see even his sweep. Instead of using his foot, he literally uses his water staff. This is definitely
I love the
coolest
kick
thing.
up, the
It's
kick up.
so good.
That's
You'll
a
notice
high?
the water leaves the top, gets in there, and then comes back to the top.
Okay, you got a low
Right.
starter too.
I absolutely love it. So let's start off with a couple normals I really wanted to show.
Everybody got a low starter except Liu Kang, bro.
Board 2, 1, 3 is just like really good range mid, pretty quick. It's also got forward 3, which is an overhead, into
Okay.
a double overhead, and he gets a pop up.
That's gotta be unsafe, right?
I think.
Okay,
Another
Rain.
normal I really wanted to show was a standing 4, which
Okay, you
even
still got
though
this
he's no
OG
longer
shit.
a ninja, he still has tremendous leg strength.
Right.
So strong that he can actually kick
Can he
you
combo
across
off
the
that?
wall. Now this is an interesting one because if you hold it,
He can combo off of it.
he gets a combo. And he can also cancel out of the hold to fake you out.
He can do what?
Okay.
Oh, nobody's reacting to that on startup.
There you go. See, I'm good. And let's check out his throw, which is a nice nod to the classic water bubble. He goes in with you and then you burst out. So you can see his normal attacks are very fresh and different. And I think the water effects are awesome. So you want to go into his special moves?
I think so.
I'm not
He
mad at his
has
outlook.
some really
I just
interesting
miss Ninja Rain.
zoning tools. I mean, some might even call him a premier zoner. And let's start with his
I told you this was gonna make him a zoner.
straight projectile.
I can tell in his first trailer.
Takes up a ton of real estate. It's fairly quick and has some interesting ways that you can change it. If you EX it, he gets a full knockdown. You
Faster.
can actually hold it down and get a stagger,
Oh,
and you can actually cancel out of this hold down. So you can mix up doing the move,
Timing. Yeah.
doing different timings, doing the EX, while canceling out of it.
they say different timers like he don't gotta do the same multiple one for the
When you have a
charge.
projectile like that that takes up a ton of space, what's the one thing you know the opponent's going to try to do to beat it?
Teleport.
Jump.
Jump, and that's not going to be super effective because he has an anti-air version. This has a very
Oh.
neat EX. It actually allows him to pop up for combos.
They really turn Rain
So I
into
think it's pretty
Cetrion,
cool.
bro.
Again, it makes a full, full screen projectile become kind of an offensive tool up close. Now, one thing would be, well, what happens if they're using projectiles against him? And he has a water bubble. Where he
Oh my
surrounds
God,
himself
they
with
made
water,
him a straight
and any
zoner
projectile
zoner.
is going to be negated. He'll actually just be destroyed when it hits the water bubble. And this is something that he can set up, go behind,
Okay.
go in the middle of.
Works as a shield.
Exactly. But if you EX it, it surrounds him and
It
travels
moves with him. Damn, bro, they made Rain a scrub.
Exactly.
They made Rain a scrub
so
character.
He can go in, do his lows, do his overhead, all that good stuff when he has the water shield on.
Gotcha.
Now, there's other ways you can get in.
They really made Rain a new
He
scrub
sets
character,
these water
bro.
Portals, and he can set them anywhere he wants.
What does he do with
and
him?
then he can actually warp through him. So you could do cool stuff, like set one here, go in when you want to get out, warp back to where you were. Or, when you're in, you can set one, do some fun zoning, and then use this to get back in.
Okay.
And then you can go
It seems cool, but somebody got to find a viable way to use that. It seems like a lot of slow startup
Now,
on
once
that.
you've established that you're willing to teleport or throw out some of these fireballs, and the opponent's scared to move, you can start using the whirlpool. And he has close, medium, and far.
Does that pop
On the
up?
ground, and if the opponent walks into it, they get popped up
Free combo?
combos.
I love how he just grabs the top of his.
Damn, I kind of like Rain, but I kind of don't.
So cool looking.
It seems like a lot of slow
Another
startup.
move he has is Geyser. This is a pretty good
Immediate starter?
special he can 2 and 1 into. And if he EX it, it has armor. So it's a good wake up attack, a good way to beat pressure. And I think it'll be one of his best combo enders. And then lastly, one
Free
more
reign, bro.
awesome full range move that kind of shows the full extent of his power.
Oh, what's that?
So cool.
Combo in the
This is an
corner?
ability you can actually hold. Or cancel and just drop down. So you
He
can
get
do
the charge
stuff
his moves a lot.
like you're doing your-
Somebody gonna have to find a really technical way to use him. Yeah, I can see him being viable, but at the same time, he looks scrubby in certain aspects. But then in other aspects, he looks really viable with the cancels and the read, the technicalities.
Immediately drop down. You could set up. You can do all kind of stuff. Set up portals. Be doing that Thunder God move. Cancel it. Go through the portal. Just all kind of options full screen. I think he's going to be a really interesting character to kind of freeze them up full screen to get him and start doing his mix-ups. And
I wonder if they got a
speaking of
zone or
mix-ups,
cameo to
show
go with
how
him.
You can use his cameo and go with that. I assigned him Striker because I think a cop teaming with a wizard is the exact kind of thing you'd see in Mortal Kombat,
sure.
right? So the first thing I'll show with Striker is he has his grenade toss. Straight out of MK3, comes in, throws
Enough
the double
hit stun.
grenades. They can either go low or high. And you can imagine, these are ambush moves, which means they can come out while Rain is doing his attacks. So you can do stuff like you're doing your straight water beam while he's doing his grenades. They can also aid you in combos. So you can do stuff like
Okay.
Striker also has a set of baton moves. He's got Cop Bop, where he comes
Overhead.
in with overhead. And the classic baton.
So they did switch it up for cameos. Some cameos got low, some got overheads. This is matchup knowledge now.
So,
Got
great
access to
example.
both of them.
I was
Yes.
wondering about that, but it is matchup knowledge now.
So, one thing you could do, you got your overhead, the opponent's stand blocking all the time because they don't want to get
So then you
knocked out.
calling in low cameo while you ambushing in.
Sweep them. But you can also do this in a string. So in overhead, you can do overhead, low. Then they get used to the timing. They're like, oh, I'm one of these like ninja killer or Sonic people with good reflexes. I can fuzzy that. Then you start doing stuff like Cop Bop. Mix it up. So just from this 50,
Okay.
he can use Striker to have more 50.
And the overhead
Like-
got 50-50 potential because it pops up. Okay.
That's the key. That's
Got it.
all you have to do.
Got
And
it.
like a famous football player.
So
once
him
said,
with Frost
more
assist
than-
would be pretty nice. Frost with him with ice
Lastly,
carpet? Yeah.
Striker has one more move,
For full combo too.
which I think is probably my favorite.
My favorite thing is he used a sports reference.
Well, sort of.
Half and half.
Striker comes from behind and handcuffs you. And this gives
Full
you a
combo.
bunch of advantage, and you can go for a mix-up.
Okay.
So you can get combos with a handcuff move, then go in and continue your offense. So like you could start a combo with your overhead, go into the handcuffs, and then make them guess low.
Is that unblockable?
Super
That's
fun.
really cool.
Yeah. So I think that's
That's not unblockable, is it?
Striker, and I maybe go.
I didn't catch this. You said that was unblockable, or if that's just
Striker is my favorite fatal
a mixed type of move.
Okay.
Bro, Striker fuck you up, fam. Lighting off the rain. Rain is a little underwhelming. He's a little
Very
underwhelming.
exciting. People get
I can see the
rain
technicality
storm,
in it, but he's a little too
Definitely not washed
underwhelming.
up.
Nope. No.
Yeah, I noticed with him.
So, big
You
thing.
saw in the trailer, he kind of summons the
to
axe.
show this is kind of the thesis.
Look how big he is.
Just swings for the fences.
He's a
right?
powerhouse.
This is back two. It has advantage. So if you're blocking, don't want to push any buttons probably.
Oh, pushback. It's like Liu Kang
Yeah.
F4.
Don't do that because you're gonna get hit.
Right.
Great move there. This is a really quick, kind of almost get a little distance to it too. Like I can get you from there.
Shao be moving now. He's a little fast, ain't he?
Some combos.
Right.
Punishing move I like to use is this right here. Very fast.
Does that pop up?
Bounces them up.
Yeah, it
We'll show
does.
some more stuff with that later, but obviously you can see there's some pathways.
Yeah, pop up potential.
I
Think
also really
like Spawn
how
doing back one
his
too from
attacks are just
MK11.
Either uses Zax or he's just huge big boots.
Just like
Yeah,
standing
just-
big boot. And like a lot of people, I enjoy the two-player animation strings.
Right.
So he has this overhead, doesn't combo anything, but hit the throw button afterwards.
So good.
And he also has a low one as well.
Okay, Shao got mixed. Everybody got a mix except Liu Kang, bro.
Let's talk about his special moves. His special move, the one that kind of encapsulates what he is Power Strike. He will just throw the axe on the ground, and there it is. And you have about 7-8 seconds just to do stuff without the axe, right? You can also call it back.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Now, when it's on the ground, different strings. That's back one.
Oh
Nice.
man.
He also, and I'll get the axe back after, of course, doing the command grab.
So all of his axe moves get replaced with different normal attacks.
Yes.
Did he say
Some
command
are
grab?
faster, some have different reactions.
Right. And some change some of your other special moves. We'll get to that in a second.
Even his throw changes.
Yes, even his throw. So here's his throw.
Damn, Shao.
Rattles just to show the, Mataro as well. And then with the axe, he just bangs in the face with the axe.
Right.
So you
Smacking somebody in the face with a whole axe is crazy.
Meter burn. I got a full screen projectile. Now, if
That
you're close,
launches?
you can- Sorry.
I know you can combo that off Cameo.
Some of this.
Yep, there you go.
Nice.
Okay, Shao. I'm
You
fucking
have
with
the
Shao.
buff. This makes your axe powers do more damage. You can
Okay.
also EX that to get more time on it as well. Big move in his arsenal that also leads to a lot of crazy.
Shao always got damage buffs.
Also, his armored launcher is his knee.
It's kind of represented, kind of makes me think of the MK3 like up shoulder, except now it's a knee.
Right, and you can throw that out a lot of places.
Okay.
But
And the Yuga Oki too.
if you EX the knee, you get a free power slam after that. So you can do like that.
Oh,
And then his axe is on the ground again.
Okay.
So that's
Is that
how
combo?
you rotate throughout the character, right? And now it's on the ground, now it's back to me. So then you can start doing really cool stuff like this into power slam.
Yep, more combos with it. That's
into
crazy.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah, I like
And
that.
now
I
you
like
have the
that.
axe back.
Right. When the axe is on the ground, other cool things can
So
happen.
the knee with the slam is no EX at all.
I have a ground pound.
For how long?
Now here's the interesting thing. When you are on the axe, it is an overhead low.
Okay.
It's an overhead low.
Kind of tough to block.
Yeah.
You can also, throw this down, do this.
Wait, I didn't catch what he said about the overhead low. He didn't explain
Yeah,
it
so
properly.
give it down. You also have a move where you can just be near it, and it's very fast slash.
Okay.
So a lot of really cool stuff.
They gave him some variety
So
with the
he's
hammer.
clearly meant to
But
be
not the hammer,
in
the
and
axe.
out during
Yes.
the fight, in the middle of combos, getting it back at the end of combos.
Maybe recalling it if you want to.
Right.
Lots of stuff like that. But if you are as my opponent near the axe, there's a lot of stuff you need to think about.
You know
Right,
who's gonna
so
like that?
it's
Remember the
almost like
Nightwolf
with the
players that would
axe,
use summon
really
Tomahawk?
good
They gonna like
range,
this.
Not the quickest move.
They gonna pick up on this the
Without axe,
fastest.
You're much quicker, and
Yes.
you can use it. Establish the axe on the screen, and they're gonna have to respect it, and that's gonna kind of open up your grabs, your mix-ups, stuff like that.
And it's super cool. You can also, he also, has some, just pick stuff out of the air and that sort of thing. I mean,
Slam.
the knee.
Oh,
in the
they don't. Oh no, he
power-
didn't EX it, so
power
he didn't EX it on
Right.
that.
Right, really important.
He getting 28% without EXing.
Make sure I'm not missing anything. I do want to show some stuff with Motaro.
Okay.
So Motaro has a couple things you can use. Now, obviously, I'm a big guy. Projectiles might scare me.
Right.
Well, I can do this. I can pull him out, walk behind it. You don't want to be throwing projectiles.
That's
I thought he was. I
so
thought he
good.
was showing him
I'm
swatting it
walking
initially with
down
his hand.
with that.
I love that, you know, that's a way to call back to his thick reflect skin from
Right.
MK3.
And now you're kind of now you're a little confused. What are you doing? Boom, you're
Nice.
Okay,
You also have
okay.
this-
Shao look pretty
this turn you
strong.
do. We'll
That's
shoot,
for pop-up.
3 shots at you.
3 shots.
Has a low one too. You can do that. Now here is something that I've chosen Motaro with General Shao for a reason.
Okay.
Remember this move?
Yes.
Can't do a lot out of it.
Right.
He has this teleport, right?
Okay.
Which maybe you can read a projectile, maybe not, but you can move around the battlefield quicker as General
Right.
Shao. But with this overhead, I can teleport and still
And that's a
continue a
true
combo.
combo.
And that's a combo?
So now you have to worry about this, and you have to worry about something like this.
Low starter on
That's
that.
now in play.
Right.
So you can do the full thing too. You can do like
What a cool
Pop up.
example of one of my favorite things about the camera system. It allows
Stomp
you
down
to
on him.
break the rules.
So
and
is he saying if you don't EX that, you can mix that into the back end of that combo instead of putting your axe on the ground? I think that's what he said.
Power slam. He's,
Right.
It's a special into a special, which Johnny can do too. Of course, he breaks that rule at times with his meter, with his height meter. But yeah, there's a lot of cool, fun, sort of breaking the meta of what Shao is, just so you can do with that.
And
Really
I think
cool.
it's so
There's gonna
neat
be
about
some
the
layer to
camera system
Shao
because
Kahn and
look at your
Sindel for
playstyle,
sure.
Look at your character and think, what are my weaknesses? What are the things I think I'm missing? And you can use your cameo to turn those weaknesses into strengths.
And for me, it's like if I'm so far away from people, just as a zoner, just even having this just to get me out of dodge, right?
Right.
Now I'm close again.
Now
and
you're
now
close.
now you don't want to beat them. Let's show the. When you turn do the.
Yeah, give yourself 1%.
Let's do that real quick.
What is that
Show the,
opponent type
fatal
thing?
blow.
It's a real good one.
Drops it from the sky.
So how does that connect cleanly in
He's
combo?
not horsing around.
I thought he was gonna add one more hit to the back end of that. I'm not mad at that.
Shao.
Shao got layers. Shao and Sindel got layers.
I got a really
No brain
good
dead
time
play with
playing.
Sindel, and Shao got like super deep layers now.
Peace.
Goro?
There are outworlders who would prefer us to be at war. General Shao.
Victor of
Shao
the
got an axe now.
Devouring War.